So if you're on the hunt for a high rise, but you don't want to break the bank, then you're going to want to check out this video. And we're going to be covering this building from top to bottom, going through 4 different floor plans, pricing, incentives, the amenity, gym, the pool, the lounge, the dog park, the golf simulator, every single square inch. So that way you can have an idea on if Gabriella could be a good choice for you. Your first time swinging by the channel, welcome. My name's Lucas. I'm a realtor here in Dallas, and every single day I take calls, texts, and emails from folks like you and 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 you, helping them buy houses and rent apartments all throughout the Dallas area. So if you ever have any questions about anything that I cover, feel free to drop me a line. All my information is below in the description, and I'd be more than happy to help answer any questions that you might have. So without any further ado, let's go check out the Gabriella. Gabriella is a 14-story high-rise located in the Bryan Place neighborhood, and what I like about it is that we are basically kissing Deep Ellum without experiencing the traffic or chaos that you would living in the center of Deep Ellum. This property was built in 2020 and formerly managed by Greystar and now being ran by Berkshire. We've also got 378 units, which are comprised of studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms. And today is your lucky day because I'm going to show you all of them along with each amenity. So if you want to skip through, then feel free, as I did you a solid and put the video in chapters. As far as the layout, the building is in the shape of a lowercase b, with a pool, gym, and majority of the amenities on the 6th floor, along with 4 separate elevators so that you can easily maneuver the building, along with 1 particular elevator taking you down to the on-site grocery store, which I thought was pretty awesome. As far as parking, the parking garage will have 5 levels, with 1 and 2 being for guests and 3 through 5 being for your residents. You also have a concierge service from noon to 9 p.m. to help ensure packages and Uber Eats gets delivered, as well as keeping guard to make sure that realtors and funny looking guys like me don't hang around for too long. And we're going to kick off with the floor plans, and we're going to start with the E1 Studio, which begins at $1,257 a month. And one call out for all of these floor plans, because the majority of them are going to have vinyl plank in the kitchen and common areas, carpet or plank in your bedrooms. I'm pretty sure this one actually has vinyl plank, and then you will have tile in your bathrooms. And in general, I get a lot of questions on why this building is one of the most affordable high rises in all of Dallas, and I'd say it's definitely follows a pricing model of more of a mid-rise, and the answer why is because location. It's actually tucked away on the east side of 75, which is kind of on its own out here and away from all of the other high rises that are in Victory Park, downtown, and uptown. But what's cool about the studios here are that you actually do have somewhat of a dividing wall between the living room and bathroom, which makes it feel more like a junior 1 bedroom. Next up is our A2 one bedroom, and this one will be staged so that you can get a better idea of spacing, and a little bit different than the studio having carpet in the bedroom. But what's also cool about the A2 is that you get the separated tub and stand-up shower. That's definitely more of an A5 or A6 type thing for the high rises here in Dallas. So it was nice to see that they included this in the smaller one bedroom. But we're also up here on the 6th floor, so I want you to see me walk out onto the balcony here in a sec, so that way you can get an idea of what the skyline looks like at this level in the building. Next up is our B4 two bedroom, and this one is also on the 6th floor, just like the last unit, but it faces a different direction, so I wanted you to get an idea of lighting through the windows. But this is actually kind of wild because you don't typically see dual vanities in both of the bathrooms when you're looking at two bedrooms in Dallas. And when I saw that in this one, it was kind of like a breath of fresh air. The majority of the high rises here, you will only get dual vanities in one of the bathrooms if you're looking at a two bedroom floor plan. So I thought that was cool. But what's also interesting is that both bathrooms have stand up showers. So right off the jump, Gabriella is definitely giving you a ton of value in these units compared to other buildings that I've seen. You typically don't see sky rises lay things out this way. So I wanted to make that clear, and I thought that this floor plan was pretty awesome for folks that are looking to split a two bedroom and looking to save some money. Next up is our B6, and I had to show this one to you because it's one of the few floor plans here that has true floor-to-ceiling windows. So you'll see those here in a second, but really not bad considering that you can get this for under $3,000 a month. And this one is facing away from the skyline, and we're on the 4th floor. And funny enough, I almost missed this because I was about to leave the building until the leasing agent stopped and asked me if I had videoed this one. So then I got back into the elevator, came back into the unit, as this is one of the most coveted units in the entire building. So I'm happy that I was able to showcase it for y'all. Next up, we have our C3, and this one's ADA compliant, and as you can guess, all 3 of the bedrooms have dual vanities and stand-up showers behind the glass. I still just think that's kind of crazy, but on this one, after I finished the walkthrough on the utility room and first bedroom here, you're gonna see the immense amount of windows in the living room that are facing the skyline. Definitely my favorite part of this unit. It just feels super homey, not to mention a pretty awesome view given that we're only on the 9th floor. And to top things off, you'll have a larger L-shaped balcony overlooking the pool and that one-of-a-kind Dallas skyline. All right, so just a very, very quick disclaimer. If you're getting any value whatsoever from this video, then you gotta shoot me a text, just like all of these people are doing. The reason why they're doing it is because I've got relationships with these leasing offices, which I could help you capture additional incentives and move-in bonuses, of which can help make your living situation just a little more affordable. And the buildings here actually incentivize me to bring new residents through the door. So it's not like you'd be cutting me a check for my services. That is being taken care of by the other party. It's absolutely no sweat off your back to go ahead and reach out. So if you have questions about the Gabriella, or if you want my opinion on any other building in the area, feel free to shoot me a text and I will do absolutely the best that I can for you. Moving over to the amenities, I noticed that the dumbbells in the gym went up pretty high. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of them went up to 100 pounds. But as you can see, this gym is popping. Granted, it's in the middle of January and there's a lot of folks that are chasing that New Year's resolution. But I was here at 11 a.m. on a weekday, so definitely expected to get some use. I didn't see any loose barbells, but I did see a Smith machine here on the edge. All the other machines are in the center. And then I did see some cardio equipment in the corner. But all in all, I'd say it's a pretty decent gym. Y'all know I scrutinize the heck out of this amenity, but today I'm gonna take it easy on Gabriella, especially since it's pretty spacious in here for the rent prices that they are charging. Next up is the pool, which is also on the 6th floor, and I thought it was actually pretty big as it's got an infinity edge and a pretty cool view of the skyline. It kind of reminded me of the poolside skyline view over at East Quarter, so the Gabriella is definitely a close second. Next up is the lounge and work from home spaces. I think I saw a few cubbies, booths, as well as private meeting rooms, but I kind of like it because you still get a view of the pool and the skyline as we're here on the 6th floor, and it definitely seemed like it was more quiet compared to some of the other amenities, so I wanted to make sure that I added this in. I also decided to make a quick pit stop over at the dog park, and funny enough, it actually reminded me of the dog park over at the Katy and Victory Park. It was absolutely massive and also a pretty cool view of the skyline, so make sure to keep this in mind if you've got the furry friends. Next up is the Courtyard, which I thought was pretty neat because, as I said earlier, this building is in the shape of a lowercase b. So this is the circular portion of which will house all of the gas grills, an ample amount of seating, pergolas, and cornhole boards. And then lastly, probably my favorite part of the Gabriella is that if you take one of the elevators down, you will be at the front doorstep of the Tom Thumb grocery store. There's actually only one other building in Dallas that has this, which is the Christopher. So if you're looking to be just a stone's throw away from your grocery haul, make sure to keep this in mind. I've actually got to run. I got to go show some houses. That's why I've got the monkey suit on today. But if you are looking to rent an apartment here in Dallas, or if you still have questions about anything that I covered, feel free to drop me a line. All of my information is below in the description, and I'll be more than happy to give you my opinion on any building here in Dallas, Texas. So with that, y'all stay out of trouble, and we'll catch you in the next video. Y'all be good.